United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, we're going to start with the approval of the minutes. So can I have a motion approving the minutes of December 3rd, 2025, minutes of the regular meeting of the town board? Thank you, Sue. And seconded?
Second.
Thank you, Matt. And all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. We don't have any bid openings. We don't have any public hearings, but I do have supervisor updates. First of all, we have something that's new. So we are going to be having a quarterly newsletter, and any resident can sign up for it and get it by email or text. And in that newsletter, you're going to see all of the articles and the goings on, everything that's been going on in Vestal in the last quarter. So you'll have news articles with the full article, you'll have highlights from other things, and we're planning and considering other things to do with it as well. But it will be an easy way for our residents to learn about what's going on in Vestal and become more engaged. So we hope that our residents will sign up for it. It will be available on the website. And if you sign up for it, you just fill out the form. The newsletter and emails or texts are free, and you can unsubscribe at any time. But we do really encourage everybody to do it. We want you to know what's going on. We want your input, and we do encourage every resident to email the town board members if you have any issue or any questions, because we can't do what you want us to do unless we know what you want. So with that, we also want to announce that Carousel is moving forward, and we've started the fundraising. So we also encourage all the residents to go to the town website, and there's a whole article with all the details about what it's going to look like, how it's going to be built, and what is going on with it. But it will be in Arnold Park, which is a perfect location because it has fields, it has bathrooms, it has hiking trails, and any family would be able to go there and spend the entire day free, including a carousel, if we can make this happen. But we can only do it if we all pull together. So this carousel must be funded with non-local taxpayer money. We're not going to do it out of the budget. So basically, we are looking for every grant possible. We believe that we're going to get $300,000 from the state, also $90,000 from a community fund, and we're exploring more grant opportunities as well. That being said, it's going to take more money than that. So we've asked before, and we're going to ask again for all of our residents and our local businesses to consider donating to the fund. We are very conscious and very cognizant that many of our residents can't afford very much, but some of us can. So if you can, whatever you can afford, we please encourage you to consider donating to the carousel. It would be a wonderful addition to our community for generations to come. And we can only make it possible if we can fund it in this way. As of today, we have received from individual residents and or families $20,600, 2 donations of $10,000 each, and 6 donations of $100 each. So we want to thank all of those residents that donated, and we do encourage every resident to consider donating whatever you can. If you donate more than $100, your name will be inscribed forever on, depending on the amounts, either a wall or a plaque, or you can sponsor a horse or a chariot. So we welcome everything. We just want to make this happen for all of our residents because we think every resident, no matter how much they do or don't have, would be able to enjoy it for a very long time. Please go to the town website for more information on how to donate or for more information about the project. Also, some other local things that we want to announce is that the Recreation Department, again, has lots of things coming up, including the family swim at Vestal High School, and that'll be on Saturday, December 10th. The registration is open for the father-daughter ball, which will be February 21st. And for information for those things or any other recreation related things, please go to vestorecreation.com. And that is their website, and you can get their fall flyer and look at all the things that are up and coming. The highway department is also asking that everybody who has a portable basketball hoop take them off the road. The snow has started, the trucks are out, and please understand that our snow plow drivers are driving in the worst conditions. They're going out there to make everything safe for all our residents. Please don't put hazards in their way. So please have the cars off the street. Please have the basketball hoops off the street. Not only would we damage your property, but our drivers might get hurt in the process. So please ensure their safety and help us out with that. And please make sure that your car is off the road from 2 to 6 a.m. every day. And that's again for the plowing purposes. So before we proceed with our regular meeting, I just want to wish all our residents and all our town employees a wonderful holiday season, all board members, a wonderful holiday season, a very happy new year. And I do really encourage you to talk to our board members about how you feel about making the next one even better. So with that, we're going to go to the first section where any member of the public may speak to an agenda item. And this is agenda items only, but if anybody wishes to speak on any other topic of town business, there's a separate section for that. So does any member of the public wish to speak on town business, on the agenda business? Okay, so we're going to move on to resolutions and motions. Thank you. And we're going to start with Public Works, which is Sue.
Done. Resolution authorizing Scott Groats, Water Wastewater Superintendent, to pay $5,109.75 to the Vestal Fire District for the purchase of fire hydrant adapters. Funds will be allocated from line W8340.3002.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert. And seconded?
Second.
Thank you, Matt. Is there any discussion on it? Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried.
Okay. Finance.
Mhm.
9.1, resolution for town board approval authorizing EFPR to conduct a New York State DOT state single audit. The cost to the town is $4,000.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Matt. And seconded?
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Glenn. And so any discussion? Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And it's carried. And next one?
9.2, resolution to authorize the town supervisor to sign a $300,000 SAM grant application for the construction and restoration of the carousel.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert. And seconded?
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. Is there any discussion? Thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. And the next one?
9.3, resolution for the town board to approve payment in the amount of $1,943 to Coughlin and Gerhart LLP for outside counsel fees for services rendered through December 2, 2025. The services are as follows: $1,943, O'Malley Aaron, Article 78, Number 2.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Matt, and seconded?
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. And any discussion?
I did review the bill.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. And I just also want to remind our residents, we talk about every single motion on Monday evenings. So the reason we go through that is that we've talked about it, we've considered it, we've asked questions, we've gotten more information in some cases, but everyone is considered very carefully before we get to this point. So we do encourage people to come to Monday meetings if they have input on any of the things that we have on the agendas. So with that, Sue, personnel?
10.1, Resolution for the town board to approve up to 10 days of vacation carryover for all staff. This is due to changes in the payroll system this year.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Robert, and seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Matt. Any discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried.
10.2, resolution for Patrick Harnan, Recreation Planner, to hire the following employees for VYBO and indoor swimming pending the successful completion of all town requirements. All pay rates are budgeted items in the 2026 budget. So first is labor, VYBO, start date January 10, is Frank Dusty Vestal, Nick Anderson Vestal as VYBO directors. Frank is 1,250. Nick is $700. Labor VYBO start date January 10. Brianne Elder, Appalachian. Tedessa DiRienzo, Appalachian. Khalees Spivey, Vestal. Marie Trevor, Vestal. Jaden Hansen, Vestal. Jenna Halloran, Appalachian. Lauren Myers, Appalachian. Emma Pera, Vestal. Christian Burdick, Vestal. Caleb Kittle, Vestal. Canyon Kalina, Vestal. Jace Gannon, Appalachian. Jake Meisner, Vestal. Rhodey Ahern, Appalachian. Alex Scully, Vestal. Evan Webb, Appalachian. Ryan Anders, Appalachian, Vestal. Corian Campbell, Vestal. Roman Riley, Appalachian. Drew Painter, Vestal. Spencer Gribbis, Vestal. These are all VYBO referees at $16.50 per hour. Then we have labor for indoor swimming, start date January 10. Dylan Sturrock, Vestal. Lifeguard supervisor, $20 per hour. Gavin Hanch, Vestal. Andrew Bellotta, Endicott. Francesca Vallone, Vestal. Isabel Goncalves, Vestal. Benjamin Hutchings, Vestal. Ava, and those are all lifeguard at $18 per hour. Ava Peters, Vestal. Evan Webb, Appalachian. Alexander Byerworth, Endicott. Natalie Ryan, Vestal. Celia Durham, Endicott. Heather Matthews, Vestal. These are substitute lifeguards at a pay rate of $18 per hour.
Okay, thank you. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. Any discussion? Except for thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
So all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? Thank you. So thank you to Patrick, Kelsey, and Dulcie. It takes a lot of work to make all of that happen every time. Okay, so Robert, planning and zoning?
11.1, resolution authorizing Thomas Sullivan, town engineer, to sell old light fixtures and bulbs via Auctions International.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded?
Seconded.
We'll call it for Matt. Thank you. Thank you. Is there any discussion?
My mic's louder.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. And next-
11.2, resolution for the town board to approve a publication date of January 2nd, 2026 for a public hearing on January 14th, 2026. This public hearing is regarding a vehicle service station special use permit for Isaac Kovalov, sorry, with the property address of 3201 Vestal Parkway East, tax map 158.11-1-21.
Okay, thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded?
Second.
Thank you, Matt. And any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And it's carried. Thank you. Next one.
11.3, resolution for the town supervisor to sign the NYS DOT supplemental agreement number 2 for the construction phase for the Main Street Bridge Replacement Project. This project is being funded by the 2021 Bridge New York program, which funds 95% of the eligible project costs. The non-participating costs are 100% town funded.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. And for the discussion part, one of our board members brought up that we wanted to make sure that the public knew that although the original grant was 95% funded, the original project came from 2018. And because of a number of reasons, to nobody's fault, but because of COVID, it has taken up until now to make the project happen. And because of that, there are cost overruns involved. We are seeking additional funding to try to mitigate those costs. But the town will be responsible for the remaining amount, but we'll still make the effort to try to get more of it funded. So with that notation, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And it's carried. And next one?
11.4, resolution for the town board to approve a publication date of January 2nd, 2026 for a public hearing on January 14th, 2026. This public hearing is regarding an aquifer zoning special permit for Williams Auto Group with a property address of 3401 Vestal Road, tax map number 158.07-2-16 and 3339 Vestal Road, tax map number 158.07-2-14.2.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Matt, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. Any discussion?
So this is the same property we talked about that
Mhm.
was being looked at before.
Is being looked at before?
Yeah, was looked at before. I mean, is there a release? Somebody else had, the IDA had,
Oh, that was a pilot. That was a pre-existing, and Dan had clarified in the work session that pilots are not transferable.
yep,
Correct.
great. I just wanted to make sure. I thought that, but I want to
Right.
make sure.
So it was the business there was seeking a pilot.
Yeah.
And so pilots are not transferable from one business to another.
Okay, just
So-
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so the business is starting fresh.
And I also wanted that in the record.
Okay, very good. So all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. Thank you, Sue. Next one?
11.5, resolution for the town board to approve a publication date of January 2nd, 2026 for a public hearing on January 14th, 2026. This public hearing is regarding a vehicle service station special use permit for Williams Auto Group with a property address of 3401 Vestal Road, tax map number 158.07-2-16 and 3339 Vestal Road, tax map number 158.07-2-14.2.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Sue. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
But
Any
I
opposed?
do want to, again,
Okay.
point out that pilots are not transferred.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next one?
11.6, resolution to award the contract for the mini splits in the museum to Pekoski in the amount of $13,461.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Matt. And just in the discussion part, as discussed in the work session, the town engineer and myself are going to sit down with the historic commission tomorrow in regards to the museum, so to give them some particulars about the process and what improvements are going to be made and everything in that regard. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And next one?
11.7, resolution to approve the payment of $4,500 to Weathermaster for the repair of the museum roof.
Thank you.
This is the same kind of thing with the Historic Society, right?
Yeah. Okay, but you gotta wait. Motion one, motion two, then discussion.
So
Oh, can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, sir. Seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Matt. Okay, so then point taken. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. The two things are going to be discussed with the Historic Commission because they requested more information on the particulars. So we're going to sit down with the town engineer so that any questions can be asked and answered. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And it's carried. So public safety, Sue, do you have anything on that?
I'll save it for my committee chair comments and updates.
Very good. Thank you. So Robert, administration?
13.1, resolution for the town board approval allowing Patrick Harnan, recreation planner, to accept a $300 donation for Foster and Sons Contracting to sponsor part of the annual Christmas tree lighting. The check will be deposited in line A7310.4348. The check number is 1049 and is dated December 4th, 2025.
Thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Glenn. And any discussion?
I would just like to say thank you for that donation.
Absolutely. And thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. And it's carried. And receive and file, Sue?
Pay warrants 2025, 49G, 49C, 49M, 50G, 50C, and 50T.
Thank
And-
you.
Bills that have been received and paid.
Thank you. So we don't have any petitions and protests. We don't have any old business, but we do have new business. So 16.1 is a resolution for the town board to approve payment in the amount of $427.50 to Hancock Easterbrook LLP for outside counsel fees for services rendered through November 30th, 2025. The services are as follows: general police matter. So can I have a motion?
So moved.
I don't know. I think it was a tie. So we'll call it for Matt.
No problem. Deb.
And Sue, would you second?
I would second.
Thank you. So any discussion on this? Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. Then we go to 16.2, which is a resolution to pay town attorney Daniel Reynolds for billable hours at contract rate for the following cases: EFCA 201-900-2376, EFCA 202-000 1462, EFCA 2022-001-397, EFCA 202100-1922, EFCA 2023-001-632 for a total of 16.30 hours at $200 an hour equals $3,260. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Glenn, and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. Any discussion? Except for Dan, thank you for handling the assessment cases.
Thank
So,
you. Look at this,
thank you.
Article 7.
Yeah, Article 7, thank you. So all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. And then we move on to 16.2, 16.3, that's the take home. Okay, really good. So we'll change that to 16.3, which is a resolution to accept 20,000. Okay, we're gonna amend this in a second, okay? $20,400 of donations from individuals or families for the construction and restoration of the carousel. 2 donations of $10,000 each and 4 donations of $100 each. First, can I have a motion? And a second, I'm gonna move to amend, okay?
So moved.
Thank you, Sue, and seconded.
Second.
Thank you, Matt. So I'd like to move to amend to change it to the dollar amount to $20,600. We received 2 additional checks for $100 each, and the total donation amount to 6 donations of $100 each. And the total amount is $20,600.
So,
Okay,
yes, so I'll move that we amend.
okay, thank you. So Sue, motions to amend and seconded.
Seconded.
Thank you, Robert. And so, if everybody's good with it, we're gonna vote on the amended version. Are we good with that?
Yeah, the donors are gonna want to. I guess you don't have it specified here, but the donations going to go to the nonprofit, like the Friends of the Vestal Fair, so it's not gonna go to us too.
Yeah, it's for clarification purposes. The town is collecting the money for now. A nonprofit is being set up, which will establish a tax exempt status, right? That nonprofit, a number of benefits for every donor. That means their donation is tax deductible. But also they have the ability to do what I can't do. I'm not allowed to actively solicit anybody except to make a general announcement, which I do, but they have the ability to actively approach individuals and or businesses and ask for donations. We do have volunteers for the committee, so that will be up and running pretty soon. So all the donations are being kept safeguarded by the town. We transferred to the nonprofit that makes it tax deductible and will be handled with but all those funds are accounted for. So they're accounted for now. They're going to be accounted for there, but they're going to be transferred to the nonprofit, correct?
Okay, so the intent of the donor is to make a donation to the not-for-profit. And the town, like you said, is going to make a
Mhm.
deposit, just keep track of them.
Yes. So they are making the donation to the Carousel Fund, which will probably be the name of the nonprofit.
Yeah, we talk.
Okay. It's all donations are going to the Carousel. We good?
To the not-for-profit.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's on the record.
Mm.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So can we now vote? And it says specifically it's for the donations from individuals or families for the construction and restoration of the carousel. All donations are going directly to the carousel, and will not be utilized for anything else. Good. So the amended then would be resolution to accept $20,600 of donations from individuals or families for the construction and restoration of the carousel. 2 donations of $10,000 each, 6 donations of $100 each. So can I have a motion?
So I moved.
Thank you, Matt, and seconded.
Second,
Thank you, Sue. Any discussion? Okay, so all in favor of the amended version?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, and it's carried. Okay, I made all my announcements. I just want to wish everybody a great holiday and a great new year again. And thank all of our donors, and all of our town employees for making all of these things possible. So we are going to move to committee chair and comments and updates. Sue, did you have something?
I did, yes. Okay, so Vessel Fire District had an election on December 9. The sale of the fire equipment was approved. All of the commissioners currently serving were reelected. At the Tuesday, December 16 board meeting of the Vessel Central School District Board of Education, retiring Chief Police Stace Kittner was honored for developing and continually enhancing the Vestal SRO program, which is being modeled across the region and beyond. The SROs were also honored and each received a certificate of appreciation from the Vestal School Board for their dedication and service. Vestal EMS, Police, and Fire are continually applying for and receiving grants, continually enhancing and upgrading their training to keep our community a safe, healthy place to live.
Okay, thank you. Robert, did you have anything?
Nothing to report today.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So we're going to move on to the next part, which is the last public comment section. So this is, the rules are posted, but this is where any member of the public can make a statement, ask a question. We do ask for certain things that they just speak, be respectful of everybody, keep everything within 3 minutes, and just speak in entirety, and then we answer them afterwards. So does any member of the public wish to speak? Sir? Just go up to the podium and we ask you to state your name and address.
Hi, my name is Chad Miller. I live at 204 Westview Drive, which is in the Castle Gardens area of Vestal. And I wanted to come tonight. There is a property within our neighborhood where over the last year, there's been a lot of foot traffic coming in and out at hours of the night and day. And I know the police have been over there a number of times. I kind of want to bring forward as I looked this up on the county tax maps, I saw that it looks like it's zoned as a seasonal residence, but it does appear like someone is must be living there year round because we've seen people coming and going. So I'm just kind of want to inquire about if it is a seasonal residence, what are the restrictions on how often it can be used? Because it definitely seems like something is going on. Either it's a permanent residence or there's a business going on or whatever, but it's definitely not just being seasonally used. And I have the address and such not if that's
Do you
of
have the
interest.
address of the location, sir?
Yeah, so it is, I'm sorry, I have 1,000 note cards
It's okay.
here. It is 25 Riverbank Road, and the parcel ID is 172.10-1-6.
Okay. Yeah, we can actually, we'll refer to two different people depending on what we find.
Okay.
Our code department handles all of that. But if necessary, our police department would go over there and make a visit as well. So we'll judge it. But do you think that there's any danger over there, or it's just like who's living there kind of thing?
Well, my concern too is that a lot of the people that come are often bringing stuff with them. They'll come with shopping carts with like old air conditioners or this or that. And I wonder if how much of that is stolen property that's coming in and out of the neighborhood. And it's just that because again, Castle Gardens is, as you know, a dead end area. It's the far end of Castle
Off the
Gardens,
beaten path.
so it's not really a place where prior to this a lot of foot traffic would be coming. And again, you'll see at 2 a.m. somebody's coming in pushing a shopping cart loaded with really strange stuff. Like I said, I've seen air conditioners, I've seen office chairs being pushed in and then out. And at one point there was like 20 or 30 bikes that just kind of all stacked up over at this property. It was just it's bizarre. So my concern of the danger would be is there stolen property coming in and
Yeah.
out as well. So,
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'm going to refer to our code director.
okay.
They're fantastic. So I'm going to send them an email actually tonight.
Okay.
If you can, at the end of the meeting, if you don't mind giving me your email, I'll include you in the email, so that, that he can respond to you directly if he wants. He's great like that. So he normally responds to the residents direct, or I'll provide the email to him so that he can get back to you. But yeah, if you stay at the end of the meeting for a little bit, I'll take that information. I'll be glad to follow up.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Does any other member of the public wish to speak? Yes.
John Phillip, Magnolia Drive in Vessel. I was hoping that somebody will respond to my email. However, no responses. Of course, I want to bring it to your attention all over again. I requested a call from Scott. He wouldn't call. He sent me a message with a long list for the last 3 years of money collected. No records of consumption. I would like to bring it to your attention all over again. The consumption I have is 1/3 of what is considered minimum by Vestal. Can you imagine NYSEG send you a bill with a minimum charge for electric, for gas? A doctor will send you a minimum charge? No. The charge has to reflect the consumption. Consumption is 1 gallon of water. He could not provide me with the accurate reading of the water meter. So that's because he hides behind the minimum consumption. It's wrong. It's been wrong for many years, and I hope this town board will do something about it because it's wrong. And I still don't want to accept the meter, which is not readable like any other electric meter, gas meter. We go there, we look at it, and we're able to read. We don't have to go with all kind of lights to wait 20, 30, 40 seconds to finally see something come up. I assume when he purchased this particular system may have been offered at a lower, cheaper price, or because somebody else wouldn't want to even deal with that. So obviously something has to be done about it. And I insist that somebody takes the time to respond to an email. I don't think you're getting hundreds of emails, so you are not able to respond a simple sentence and at least be aware of what's going on there. Thank you.
Thank you. Sue, I know you were, yeah. Do
May I
you want to
respond?
comment?
So I know that Scott did try to call. He did not reach you. He sent you an email. I have a copy of the email. He has the usage attached and he has everything itemized under the minimum usage. And that's the minimum amount to provide service. Costs go up every year and the latest increases do not affect you whatsoever presently. So in case you weren't able to download the bill, the itemization, I brought a copy for you, which I'll be happy to hand to you after the meeting.
Yeah, and.
But he did try, excuse me. Wait, let me finish. He did try to call you. He called me looking for your number. He eventually found it. He did reach out an email. He sent a couple emails and he sent an itemized bill. He did not ignore your query.
Okay, we'll be happy. You can talk to us in just a couple minutes. We're gonna wrap up the regular meeting, but come up and we'll talk to you again. Just for other residents, the new digital meters do a digital printout that's very precise. What he's referring to is the fact that you can read your own meter now, but the way the meter works, you just shine a light on it, any light, a flashlight, a phone light, whatever. And it takes a couple of seconds, but then the digital numbers pop up. And I know some of the residents found it very useful because they could track their own. And when they had an issue with a toilet that was running that they couldn't really pin it down, they landed up being a toilet that had an issue. They were able to monitor it themselves, which they found very helpful. But the digital printout is extremely precise and everything. So we do hope that some residents will consider actually looking at their own if they think that they have an issue as well. But we're going to talk to you in 1 second. Let's wrap up the meeting. There's no other comments from the public, right? Okay, with that, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Sue, and seconded?
Seconded?
And thank you, Glenn. And all in favor?
Aye.
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 And any opposed? Thank you. Thank you for coming. And come on up. Let me just, Sue, if you want to for a second, if you want to wait for me for a minute, let me